What's up guys, Dane here, and let's get this day on the road. I've got to tell you, I am hungry, heading for the fridge, and oh hey, what do we have? Donuts, choco, awesome stuff. Uh-oh. The wife always puts that right there. Fruit. Donuts, choco, fruit. It's the decision that has to be made each and every time. Donuts and choco or fruit. What type of person are you? I know I should eat the fruit and bananas, but it's a donuts and choco kind of day, so I'm going for the donut first. Here we go. Right, I got some really cool stuff to show you today, so let's get this going. All right, guys. Now, yesterday I got an email from a good friend called Andy in the UK, and he's used to stay with us quite a lot when he was living in Japan, and he requested to see the toy room. Now, oh, hey, buddy. Little Mr. Tiki Tiki there for you. Good friend of mine. He just sits there all day smiling. Now, toy rooms, I know for some of you guys, toy rooms will actually mean big baskets of balls, cuddly toys, PlayStations, things like that. But for me, toy room is slightly different. So come on with me and I'm going to show you my toy room. Here we go. Come and have a look. Have a look. Let's get in here. Right, the toy room. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, guys, check it out. Part of the reason why I moved to the beach. Boys have got to have toys, that's for sure. Right, let's give you a quick breakdown of the toy room, quick run round. That's what people want to see. Now remember, if you see something in here that you like or you want to know more about, just hit me up in the comments below and we can do a separate video on it, or I'll just reply to you personally. There you go. But before we get into it, check it out. I've got to say a massive thank you to I Love Outdoor Japan and my buddy Grassy for sending me this absolutely sick hoodie. It's awesome. They run a company up in Minakami in the mountains, which is whitewater rafting, canyoning, all that sort of cool, crazy stuff. So if you want somewhere to go on a weekend with teenage boys or just yourself and some girl, just wild adventure, check them out. iloveoutdoorjapan.com. Cheers guys, sick. Right guys, let's get into it. Here we go. First corner up. What have we got? We've got this is called body surfing corner. All right, now in here we've got lots of different body surfs, so check it out. We got the mini boogie. We got the mini handboard. That one I use for like when it's big, fast, heavy barrels. What do you got up here? Oh, hey, the aptly named. Check this one out. This one's so sick. It's even got little fins. It's called the Hand Job. From South Africa I got these, and man, this thing in clean glassy waves absolutely flies. I love it a bit. The slide handboard up there, getting some other mini boogies and whatnots, totally sick. Down here, fins, you got to have fins. The kids love the fins. Get your kids on fins as quickly as possible and get them in the ocean, get them in the shore break, get them swimming around. Don't ever send them out there without fins. You cannot swim without fins in the ocean. If there's a current, you will get dragged away in a second. These will save your life, literally. Too many to go through. These are my favorite set for sure. They are the Manta DC clones, all round great fin. I use this when I'm swimming with the camera in the ocean. Ralphie at the moment, he loves these sorts of ones. Again, maybe we'll do a different video all about different fins and bodyboard equipment, body surfing equipment. Skateboards, every man's going to have a skateboard. Who still skateboards? I'm 48 and I still skateboard. I think it's awesome. I think more people should skateboard again. Wetsuits, whatnots, life jackets, all that kind of stuff right down in the corner. Safety first, always when you're out in the ocean. Some of the fun stuff here, all our beginner surfboards for the school. We exclusively use NSP now. I actually helped design a range of beginner surfboards called Teacher's Pet with them. Big shout out to the guys at NSP. Thanks for that collaboration. It's totally sick. This thing here, top secret. I'm going to show you the fins, but US center box, 2 normal boxes, and But yeah, new shape we are working on. Ooh, this thing is a little beauty. New shape we're working on for next year. Shh, secret, not allowed to share. Down here, something I got into in the last year, foiling, a couple of foil boards in there, all my SUPs for stand-up paddleboarding, a couple of real old triple stringer logs, good for walking to the nose, stuff like that, real sick. Let's take you into the main room. Here we go. Right, as they say. And this is where a lot of the good toys are at. Well, it's a little collection. A few more off in the storage. We bring in different seasons when it's like typhoon and whatnot. But yeah, you might have seen a lot of this sort of stuff in the Splash Guest House website, actually. So there are a lot of these. You can rent them as well when you come and stay. But they're pretty much all my personal boards, and they're there to be ridden. And each one has been ridden, which I'm stoked about. But down this end, a lot of people have heard about the foil boom, stuff like that. So check this out. That's a little 4-2 prone foil board, which we ride. Stepping up, this is the one we're using behind the boat. Or 5-6, I think that one is. Whoa! What? How crazy is that? It was like the save of the day. Right. Heart's beating. Let's have a look. Love this board. Lovely fish, retro fish. This thing is so fat. It's like 3 inches. Back in the day when sort of the shapers went crazy with like everyone was trying to go super short, but trying to keep that volume and just going super thick. Crazy one. What else have we got? Oh man, this board here, that one. And where is it? This one, check this one out. These are made by a guy called Sean Ordonez, SOS Shapes. Check him out, from the Big Island in Hawaii. So probably about 15 years ago, I got with him and he started shaping my boards, which was sick. And everything he hand shapes. But what he does now is he actually shapes all the boards for the big boys on the Big Wave World Tour. So like for surfing Jaws and Mavericks and stuff like that, you'll see his logo SOS on all their boards, and they are sick. They just work. They're like just every one for me has been a magic rocket. That thing is like the perfect like sort of ballooned egg shape, thumbtail. You can ride it in waves from knee high to double overhead, and the contours on it are just insane. Outline amazing, and super strong boards. NSP range, most of you know that I'm sponsored by them now. I'm an ambassador for them. I can't talk highly enough about their boards. Here's a few of them. There's that, this is their fish, one of the smaller ones that I have in stock. Super good for sort of slightly mushier Japanese waves, shall we say, on those smaller days. And this thing's super fun, just sort of like a big fat fish, but really nice rails, so you can work the board, unlike those sort of fatter retro style fishes. This one here, this is one of their sort of more high performance range ones. They do lots of different types of boards, and this thing is again a fish and a 6'2", little good volume on it. So again, you can just ride that in up to double overhead, or just super light and responsive under your feet, head high, super clean. Look, there we go. Check this out. That's little Ralphie, my son, in a barrel right out the front of the house. Sick one. This one here, Imagination Surf. Imagination Surf is a Japanese shaper that I hooked up with about maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago. His colouring and his artwork is just so sick. Made me this one, a beautiful mullet tail on this one, 6'7", and I just wanted something with a lot more paddle speed to compete at some of the sort of reef breaks out here when there's 20 guys sitting on the peak and everyone's kind of scratching in from out the back, so you don't want to sit in under the lip. So if you want to compete, you got to have paddle speed, and that thing just was winner chicken dinner. These more sort of intermediate riders that come and hang out with us, or just on those smaller days, nice NSP Fatfish, NSP Dream Rider 7.6, I think that is. I actually use these as well, ride big waves on them. This year's model, this thing here is called the Cheetah. We've got a video on it actually on the YouTube channel, check it out. And this thing is a 7.0 shaped by Carl Schapper, again out of Hawaii. This guy really knows what he's doing, and just a totally sick board. You can, for someone maybe who's used to riding longboards and wants to step down to a shorter board, so understands how to surf and turn and all this. That's just a magic board for that. Or for guys that just want something, step up board for those days when it's bigger. But you can ride it down to, oh my god, like under knee high, and it still turns and pivots like absolutely beautifully. It's got a US center box and 2 normal FCS outside boxes, so the fin setups are endless on it. Coming down here, oh, magic sticks, here we go, into the foamies. That's the 7.0. See if we can get it out. Check the single fin out on this thing. Bring that right back here. So this is the 7.0 NSP from the Teacher's Pet range, and oh my god, this is my favorite board, hands down. When it is huge heavy shore break, this thing will allow you to like pull in from out the back so easily, just stroke into them, and hold line and just straight in the barrel, massive explosions. They're just insane. Quickly moving along, I'll go into this another day. NSP, and just a few other bits and bobs. All the foil stuff, the wings, the masts, the whatnots. Up here we got all the different wings for wing foiling, a few different sizes, for different conditions, when it's really strong wind, medium wind, light wind, that sort of stuff. Down in the corner here, got one of the foils set up. See if you can see that. Whoop. Yeah, one of the foils set up, and some of the boat engines that we actually use. Doing a lot of tow foiling at the moment out on the water, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's all. Don't forget the SUPs, inflatable SUPs. Massive shout out to Air SUP and my brother Brett for hooking us up with those many years ago. Before we go out here, one up in the roof here. Where is it? We're coming up. There it is. Look at this thing. This thing is just crazy as a retro one. That is a GSP board, a Japanese shaper from up north. That board holds special value to me for multiple reasons, but one of them is because my good mate Sean Anderson from Ohana Surf comes over to Japan, and he loves riding that one out front with us. Kainoa, big shout out to you. Kainoa McGee, famous North Shore lifeguard, he's in there with Sean Anderson as well, and make sure you get your ass over here, big fella, come on, we need you in Japan and riding the waves out front. Bunch of other boards up on the roof, an original Plumeria somewhere here. Where is it? That one there, can you see it? This one. That's an original brewer out of Hawaii, Dick Brewer, but that's his own brand that he made. Super retro, single fin, love that board. Fishing, who doesn't love fishing? Like, I've got to tell you, the Japanese make the best reels, period, in the world. They're insane. I've fished in the UK, in America, in Australia and all this sort, but these things, the Japanese versions of these reels are insane. Daiwa Catalinas, 60 kilo, 80 kilo, 100 kilo tuna, kingfish, these things are bulletproof. like live by them. Don't buy anything else by those. They're insane. Love them. That's, oh hey, God, it's all up in the roof. Check that out. We've got the land skates. So we take the wings and those, and we go land winging with those up in the car parks. They're insane. It's like a 4x4 off-road skateboard. Nuts. And what else? Over this side, up on the roof. Bang, bang, 1, 2, 3 up there. They are, what are they? They are sandboards. Sandboarding. Didn't even know that was a sport like 15 years ago, but we've got a big sand dune near us in Onjuku, and we take those up and wax them up and go sandboarding. So we can like kind of snowboard or sandboard all year round. Right, guys, I'm sure you're getting bored now. Woo! That's pretty much it. A quick look at the boys' toy room here. I'm going to head inside and we'll wrap this video up. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys, we made it back into the house. I've got some more chocolate. I've put the kettle on. I'm going to have a coffee before I head out for another surf. And just remember, if you have any questions on today's video, please leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoy watching our videos, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. And we will see you in the next video, guys. See you soon. Chee Yew!